After reviewing the beta version of Android 12, finally official version has arrived. Together we are gonna review, analyze and try out new options of Android 12. So let's get to it. Hey guys, what's up? Sam is here from Sam.Tech. After a long time of anticipation, finally, Android 12 is here. According to Google experts, they have made the biggest change in their OS since 2014. From first impression is how Android have changed during these years. They brought Android to 2021. Material design is a big part of Android interface experience. But now we have entered to new era. Material design for you. You is the most important part of the Android new interface. Material design for you means that your phone is gonna adapt to your lifestyle, liking and your interface. But let's not forget, we are talking about pure Android. Other companies like Samsung, LG, Huawei, other companies, how they gonna implement it in Android, we don't know yet. But for now, we are talking about Pixel phone and the Android Google developed for their Pixels. Now that's out of the way, let's go to more detail and see what Google done for their new Android and the new interface. We, the users, change our background every day. But from now on, material design for you, check that background with AI and match it with some design that designers gave to Google and match those designs together, and we'll give you a special palette from your background to your accent color in your phone. You will have different color in shapes, animations, and everything in your phone will be different based on your background. For example, if you are one of those people who takes selfies every day and put it on their background, you can use this feature and your phone will adapt to you. Your accent colors will match your style and your color of shirt, or I don't know, your jeans. So if you think about it, every phone will be unique. So it's impossible your phone match with your friend's phone. So material design just for you. I've got a feeling that I'm using you too much. So has Google. The good news is that it doesn't stop just with colors and accent colors. It will change icons and shape and everything in your phone. For now, it just affects Google apps, but surely soon other apps will join. So you have to expect when the material design for you changes for you, it will change everything, even icons and shapes. All the colors and themes and shapes of icons was good, but guess what? It doesn't stop there. The one feature that makes this Android stands out from previous version is special effect. When you try to turn on or off display of your mobile phone using power button, the screen shuts down toward the bottom. Or when you want to turn on the screen with double tapping, the screen visually opens from your fingertips. So notification bar. Notification bar was part of the biggest issue Google ever had on Android devices. They don't know what they want from notification bar, how should it look, and how should it feel, to be honest. But finally they landed on a design that's useful, efficient, and looks good. Before, when you pull down the notification bar, it feels there's some sort of glass or blurry thing that you can't see behind what's going on. For example, if you are in a home page and pull down the notification bar, you can see your wallpaper, but it's blurry or something like that. But now when you pull down the notification bar, it's like you go to completely another page. You feel you went to another page that is useful for you and you can see everything there. And Google wasn't afraid to make everything big in notification bar. By big, I mean gigantic, not just normal big. Everything is bigger there. Every bubble, every notification, it will fill up entire screen. Google wasn't afraid to fill their screen entirely. In previous versions, usually notification was small things so you can see what's going on behind. The good part this time is you can't see behind, so Google wasn't afraid to make everything big. One of many features that Android notification bar had previously was separate notification. For example, for conversation, for apps, for games, or something like that. In this year, they continued that separation again. But they have lots of animation there. For example, when you have multiple notifications from one chat app, for example WhatsApp, When you swipe one of the notifications, it will goes out of a bubble and create another bubble separately. So you will see some kind of cool animation there. The icons in quick setting became gigantic as well. They become so much bigger and it's more visible and more touchable. And one of the useful feature there is mobile data and Wi-Fi combined together and became just one button. So it will be more efficient. You can just press internet and choose from there you want to use mobile data or your Wi-Fi. In the past, Google has been criticized fairly or unfairly for their security, but they have made lots of changes in this Android for security. For example, one of these features located in your quick setting. You can turn off your camera and your microphone entirely. So even your normal camera app won't work if you turn off your camera from quick setting. It shut down camera entirely, so none of your app can spy on you. Since we are talking about new security measures that Google introduced, there is another new feature that comes up on top right corner of your phone. The small green dot, probably you see it during your using your new Android 12. This small green dot appears when any of your apps use your microphone or your camera. You can check which one of your apps using your camera or your microphone in that moment. By pulling down the notification bar and touch that green dot, you can see which app is using your microphone or your camera at the exact time. Let's get back to material design for you. Widgets have changed a lot. To be honest, when at first Google introduced widgets, it was cool, it was awesome to be honest. It wasn't available for iOS, but after a while it stalled. None of the developers interested to make new widgets for their app, or they made, to be honest, ugly widgets. But this time Google tried to change the widget world. They even made some widgets by themselves. They made widgets for clock. They are funny widgets. They can adapt themselves to your mobile accent color that we talked about few minutes ago. When you change your wallpaper, the accent color change, and even your widget can change now. It's a cool move by Google if developers join them and make some cool widgets as well. For the interface of its lock screen, Google has used massive clock. When you don't have any notification, you will see a massive clock on your lock screen. But when you have a notification, there will be a small clock and your notification. Also, you can check weather as well. And you have appointment or something in your calendar, you can check it as well. In my opinion, that big clock on lock screen when you don't have any notification, it's pretty good thing. You don't need to get off the couch to check your phone if you have any notification or something. Or you don't need to put glasses on to check your phone. From reasonable distance, you can check your phone if you have any notification or not. But for details, you have to get off that couch. From certain users, Android has been criticized that it's a slow operating system and buggy and also laggy. But now Google product manager of Android explained that it was because Android apps using Android packaged services at the same time. They talk to Android packaged services, all of the app together. So it affects the smoothness of Android. But now they changed how Android packaged services gonna handle different requests from apps in Android 12. So now they have been able to reduce this issue by 20%. So we have to expect more smooth Android for every devices, even low budget devices. If you are a gamer, this feature will become handy. There is a new feature in Android 12 called Game Dashboard. You can turn it on in settings. By turning that on, in your game you will have a game dashboard that you can change some settings. But the best part in my opinion is Do Not Disturb mode in game. When you turn on Do Not Disturb mode in games, whenever you open your game, your phone will go into Do Not Disturb mode. So no one can interrupt your favorite game, even your mom when she is calling you, dinner's ready. Now that we are talking about dashboards, let's talk about Android new privacy dashboard. You can find it in settings. The privacy dashboard will give you the option to see which app is using which sensor. For example, you can see when Instagram use your location or when Instagram use your camera or microphone. To be honest, by this feature, I realized whenever you open Instagram, it will turn on your camera and microphone for few seconds. You can see a pie chart there as well that will give you information about your sensors. How many percentage each sensor have been used during past 24 hours. It will Not that cool, but it's good to know. Location has been sensitive issue for iOS user and Android user or any other OS platform that you use. Now the new Android give you two options for location. When an app asks for your location, you have two options. One is precise location that will show your exact location. The second option is approximate location. It doesn't show your exact location. It's some sort of show your neighborhood. Lots of apps doesn't need your exact location to give you proper service. They just need to know what city are you at. That's enough. So Google will give you this option to give permission to apps just approximate location. Over the past couple of years, Android has been working on their security. There is lots of sensitive information that machine learning should process those. But how should they process? Should we send them over cloud and process and send something back, or process in the phone and store in the phone? None of these are the good solution as Google sees it. They added new core called Android Private Core. By core, I don't mean a new hardware or new phone that supports it. Let's explain it. It's basically like a sandbox. Data comes in, process, and out. Nothing will store there or inside your phone. This sandbox doesn't have internet connection or anything. All of the process will be inside of the sandbox. A good example of this feature is when you have a text message from somebody, you will see a quick reply from Google. With the help of this new sandbox, those messages will go inside the sandbox, process there, and quick reply will comes out. Nothing will store in your phone. So you have the peace of mind that your data is not stored anywhere since it's not connected to internet or anything. It's a private core. Regarding the power button, when you press and hold power button, pops up appears middle of your screen. This new pop-up is different from the last year. To be honest, I love that pop-up because you can control your smart home from there. But in the new version, that's gone unfortunately. But instead of those smart home features, you have lockdown. Previously, lockdown was inside quick setting, but now it's more accessible and more convenient. You can access lockdown from power button. Since lots of people were complaining Face ID is not a good thing because other people can put your phone in front of your face and it will unlock your phone. And when you use lockdown, it will disable Face ID so your phone won't unlock by your face. It's a security measure that Google added to Android 12. Phones are getting bigger almost every year. So next option we are gonna talk about is pretty interesting. One-handed mode. One-handed mode was in Samsung many years ago, I know. But now it's part of Android 12. In one-handed mode, your display just use bottom half of your phone, so you can easily work with it with just one hand. I know it's a simple feature and it has been there for a while, but now it's inside Android 12. And to be honest, Google should talk about it a little bit more because I found it by accident. As we all know, there is lots of big and small changes in every OS update that we can't talk about every one of these features in single video. So I tried to wrap all the important features in this video. So I hope you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any question, write in the comment section of this video or DM me on Instagram. And if you are interested in tech stuff, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See you on the next one.